5 mysterious legends of Colombia, where love, fear, and faith echo through the mountains and rivers. Episode 1. La Llorona, the weeping woman of the Magdalena River. Magdalena River, central Colombia. Every Colombian child grows up hearing this name whispered at night, La Llorona. They say she walks along the Magdalena River, under the moonlight, crying softly. Her voice so sorrowful that even the frogs stop singing. Long ago, she was a young woman who lived by the river and fell in love with a traveler. He promised to return, but he never did. Consumed by despair, she wandered the banks every night, calling his name. When her cries turned to silence, villagers believed the river took her, and her spirit stayed behind. Now, fishermen near Honda swear that when fog rises above the river, you can hear her sobs drifting through the reeds. Those who follow the sound too far sometimes find the mist thicker than it should be and never see the shore again. Grief that never rests can turn even water into memory. Episode 2. El Sombreron, the man with the black hat. Bogotá highlands and Cundinamarca. They say he rides at night through lonely roads outside Bogotá, a man in black with a wide hat playing a silver guitar. He loves the sound of music and the company of the lonely. If he likes your song, he rides beside you for a while. But if your heart hides lies or jealousy, he plays a single note, and your voice disappears. In old towns like Zipaquirá, people still warn musicians not to play alone after midnight. The wind carries a faint strum, and horseshoes that echo without hooves. Once, a young guitarist followed the sound to prove he wasn't afraid. His family found his guitar the next morning, strings silvered with dew, and one broken clean in half. Episode 3. El Dorado, the city beneath the lake. Lake Guatavita near Bogotá. Tourists come for the view, but locals know it's not just a legend. The name El Dorado means the Golden One, born from the ritual of a Muisca king, who covered himself in gold dust and dove into Lake Guatavita as an offering to the gods. But some say the lake took more than gold, it took his soul. Divers have claimed that compasses go wild near the center, and the deeper you go, the louder you hear a hum like drums under the water. One diver in 1965 resurfaced, trembling, saying he saw a city made of light below. He never returned to the lake again. Even today, at sunrise, the water flashes briefly gold. Locals say that's the king, reminding us that true treasure doesn't glitter, it breathes. Episode 4. La Pata Sola, the one-legged woman of the jungle. Amazonas region and Antioquia. In the deep Amazonian forests of southern Colombia, loggers tell stories of La Pata Sola, a beautiful woman who appears alone, calling for help. Her beauty lures men off the path, deeper into the jungle. But when they draw near, her body changes. Her smile too wide, her single leg ending in claws. The forest fills with her laughter, echoing through the vines. Survivors say she's not evil, only angry. Once betrayed by a hunter, she was left to die in the wild, and now she protects the forest from those who harm it. If you hear a woman's voice calling your name in the jungle, walk the other way. It might be kindness testing your greed. Episode 5. The Bells of Cartagena. The church that never sleeps. Old city of Cartagena, Caribbean coast. The colonial streets of Cartagena glitter with color by day. But at night, one sound stands out. Church bells that ring even when the tower is empty. Locals say it began during the Inquisition. A young priest fell in love with a woman accused of witchcraft. Before her execution, she promised, "When you hear the bells, know I am free." That night, the bells rang by themselves, though no one dared touch them. They've rung every year on the same date since. Tourists now crowd the plaza each October 17th, waiting to hear the midnight toll. And every time it rings, the air smells faintly of jasmine, her favorite flower. Colombia is not haunted, it's awake. Its rivers remember sorrow, its mountains remember songs, and its jungles whisper to those who listen. Every legend carries a truth, and every silence here has an audience. So when the rain falls on Bogotá's rooftops, or waves crash over Cartagena's walls, listen closely. Because the old stories are still speaking, and maybe they're calling your name. These were the 5 mysterious legends of Colombia. Stories of gold, love, and shadows that never die. Which country's legends should we explore next? Leave your answer in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Your land might be our next mystery.